Okay, so here I have an array that just contains a bunch of names, and we want to be able to perform a linear search on this array to find the position a particular name sits at. It's called a linear search because it will work through the array in a linear fashion, one by one, start to finish, finding the target that we enter. So to get this set up, we need to set up a variable to store the user's target. So whatever they want to search for, we need to store that in a variable. So target equals input, and then a prompt, enter name. Then once we've got the target, we need to loop through each of these index positions and compare the data stored at that position with the target. So to do that, we'll need a for loop. So for I in range 0 to length of the array. And then once we're inside the loop, we can set up a simple if statement to say if names square brackets I double equals to compare. If that matches target. So if this is true, if we do find a match, then what we want to do is get the position, which the position is going to be whatever iteration we're on. So if we start on iteration 0, which is the first item in the index, and then we end up on the 7th, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Index position 7, I would be 7, and we can just use that to denote the position. So I'm going to say position equals I here, but I'm just going to set up the variable at the top to contain position. What we would probably want to do is have some kind of system whereby if the target was not found in the array, instead we could say else, just do a simple print statement, and we could say name not found. And then if we want to take it a step further, what we could do is set up a flag. So we could say found equals false. And then here we've got position equals I. So if it's found, we could set found to true. Found equals true. Else print name not found. And then down here we could say if found equals true, then print. At the moment, we'll just print the position so we know where whatever. So we can't print I, we need to print position, my bad. We need to just print to see where it is later on, or depending on the scenario you're writing this linear search for, you probably won't just be printing the position. We might actually want to do something with it later on. So it's always worth storing it in a variable. And then if you want to print it, you can just to test it. But there might be part of the program scenario you've been given. You have to do something with this result. So let's go ahead and give this a run. So enter name. Let's loop for Jane. So we get name not found, and then it prints 2. So we need to do a slight tweak here. Instead of having an else statement there, we could just say take that one and put it with the if statement here. So if found equals true, print position, else we just print name not found. So let's go ahead and run that again. Enter name, let's do Colin this time. We get 4. Run it again. Let's type in a name that won't be in there, so just have a double check. So let's search for John. We get name not found. But this is a way that we can implement it with an outcome whereby if we don't find it, we should print to the user that whatever their target was that they were looking for wasn't found.